you go, Soledad. Take copious notes. Look younger, live longer, in 3 easy steps. Lose 10 years in just 28 days. They sound like claims from some late-night TV ad, right? But they actually come from a very reliable source, dermatologist and best-selling author, Dr. Nicholas Paracone. His latest book is called The Paracone Promise. You're looking at it right there. We have a copy right here in case one of you wants to come by and look at it. It reveals what he calls the most significant breakthrough in anti-aging medicine. And Dr. Paracone, as you can see, is good enough to join us now. How are you, Doctor?
Very well, thank you.
Start us off. What's the process?
The process is this. My research indicates that when we eat the wrong kinds of food or we're under stress, we produce an invisible inflammation that makes us wrinkle and increases our risk of age-related disease.
So the key is the food. It's what we put in our system.
Exactly.
Tell us what foods we should be eating.
We should be eating just a normal kind of what I call a balanced diet. We should have lots of fish, fresh fruits and vegetables. When you see lots of colors in your food, it means there are antioxidants present, and antioxidants are natural anti-inflammatories. So it's simple. Fish is great, high in protein. Essential fats also act as natural anti-inflammatories.
Food with colors, huh? Colorful food.
Colorful foods, and fish, of course, is a kind of a miracle food. But the point is this, that I can change the way you look so radically in 3 days that you'll walk in the room and people will notice. Just from the food.
In just 3 days?
In 3 days.
Well, what are they going to see different from what they're seeing right now?
You're going to have decreased puffiness under the eyes, decreased dark circles, increased radiance to your face, increased tone. So you'll actually look as if you've been on vacation or you've had some kind of procedure.
Well, this is kind of a tough schedule for people like myself and Soledad and the rest of us. So, you know, we're usually on about a 4th or 5th cup of coffee about this time. You would say we're making a huge mistake.
Coffee is just bad. Coffee has organic acids that will cause a rise in blood sugar. It makes you actually hold on to body fat. So if you just switch out green tea for coffee, do nothing else differently, you will lose 10 pounds in 6 weeks. Green tea for coffee. Green tea for coffee.
And the coffee also creates an insulin level, doesn't it?
Yes.
And what does that do?
Well, insulin makes you store body fat, it increases inflammation, increases your risk of cardiovascular disease, and also makes you wrinkle.
But you know, that doesn't make sense, because sometimes when I want to take a good jog, the first thing I'll do is take a cup of coffee, because it energizes me. It gives me the energy I wouldn't otherwise have. So I would think that coffee is A, a diuretic, and B, something that stimulates us. Wouldn't that make you lose weight? You're saying it makes us gain weight.
Actually, the stimulant comes from the caffeine, and green tea has lots of caffeine. The problem with, once again, coffee is it causes a rise in insulin. That's not going to help you in any way.
Let's talk supplements. What I do is I take vitamin C and I take a multivitamin. Is that enough?
I think that's fine. I mean, I believe in some other anti-inflammatories a little more exotic, like alpha-lipoic acid, coenzyme Q10, and something called astaxanthin. It's found in fish, but it's about 400 times stronger than C and E combined, and it can really make a big difference in your skin. You can actually take astaxanthin for 8 weeks and have diminished lines.
So some basic thing. You can get all that at the drugstore, right?
Sure.
There's nothing complicated about that. And the information's on the book. How expensive is it to change your lifestyle so that you fit within the criteria that you're giving us? And, you know, you can look better and lose some weight.
Okay. First of all, I think it's very important. The most important step is changing what you eat. Beauty is really from the inside out. And eating a good diet is not that expensive. And not only that, it decreases your risk of other age-related diseases. You could take the supplements. You could also use topical anti-inflammatories. They're very effective, but they're not as effective as changing your diet. Topical anti-inflammatories. Right. Diet's the big thing. Diet's the big thing.
That's what we'll take from it then. Thanks so much, Doctor. We certainly appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Again, it's called The Paracone Promise. Look younger, live longer, and 3 easy steps. And we didn't even really get into the whole diet aspect of it in terms of losing weight, right? This is just to look better. We'll do that on another day.
You will as well.